Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. Or whatever day it is for you if you're watching the recording, of course. Oh, the McCloys are here today. Rocket season. Anything. We've got some familiar faces. Hello, hello. How you guys doing? Feel like it's been forever. Let's see here. I'll close this up. I got a new music playlist because last time YouTube flagged me for copyright issues. That ain't cool. Erica Autumn, we're excited for the Peacocks. Like the hair? Thanks, guys. It's crazy today. Like I said, my hair's crazy. I'm crazy. Tay fast for me to come by and watch. Heck yeah! You guys, hello, everyone. He's gonna try and follow along tonight. I love it. You guys are ready to paint a peacock? Again, I have to start off by saying this is not my original painting. Okay, guys, I did not paint this beautiful peacock at the bottom here. I did hunt the internet to try to find the right one of who painted it, but there was a lot. So I put up the website, the Etsy page that kept coming up. So I hope that is the actual true artist. If I find someone else, I'll put it in the comments or in the caption as usual. Don't worry, Rocket Season, I wait till about 8:10. For you guys who are new, we got like 10 minutes. Don't worry. We hang out for a little bit. I have to go over my spiel. Oh, Tanya, hello, my family's back. We've missed you for the last few. The peacock I think is cool. I think this is a really cool painting. I'm excited too. Let's go over some spiels. Well, welcome to Paint Night with me, your host, Taytayski. Okay. I love seeing all the new faces. I love getting all of the messages from you guys with all of your paintings, following all the YouTube videos. I love that. It's the best. A nice surprise to come across like a frog or one of the cat paintings that we did. You're gonna paint a peacock. Yeah, what did you think we were gonna paint? We're painting this thing right here. Literally this. Hopefully you don't mind I'm following along via stream. That's cool, of course. As you should. I'm happy. Guys, this is for anyone and everyone. Follow along, stream it yourself, watch it on YouTube. Hello, Malice Spawn. Spawn? Malice Spawn. I'm so bad at usernames. Okay. Let's see. Finally set up for paint night in the new house. Yes! I love it. Jenny Moons is excited. Good, guys. Okay, let's go. Let's go through the spiels for everyone. I love how someone said trust the peacock. That's hilarious. Okay. Housekeeping. Some people want to start with pencil, and that's totally cool. I'm going to teach you how to do it with a paintbrush. I use acrylic paints. But some people are more comfortable with their pencil to canvas paper, whatever you're using. So we always start with shape. That's the start. So if you want to start with pencil and go into painting after, that's totally cool. But it's very important. Don't press super hard. Paint really lightly because graphite will leave dust on your surface and it'll mix with your paint and get all mucky and gross. Okay? Trust the process. Like someone was saying, trust the peacock. That's hilarious. Everything's gonna look weird and it's not gonna look like a peacock and it's not gonna look like mine. Everyone looks different, but in the end, like the last 5 minutes, it comes together, okay? Trust the process. It's a very important part of this stress. I'm an artist reference, mostly portraits. I use on Medium. Hey, I'm a portrait artist too. I love that. My Instagram's down here. Add me so I can see your stuff. Where is it? Over here. I love that. This will be fun. It's nice and we throw paint around. This is like a therapeutic couple hours to just space out and hang out with a bunch of people and enjoy your time. Whether you're even watching this recorded, a lot of people say it feels like they're hanging out with people at home too. So it's cool, right? You already know. Oh, I already know? Okay, well, oh, see, I'm so bad. You send me a DM. Do you give out grades or is it a pass-fail situation? Nobody. It's impossible to fail. But I do show, if you send me your pictures in your in my DMs down here, I will share it for everyone to see. Halfway through and about the end, I show everyone that send it my way. You love to paint, just recently found me. This is your 5th tutorial. We've got a regular. I love it. Welcome. I'm pumped you found me too, Jenny. You'll screenshot Fats and send it to you? 100%, please do. I love when people send it. If you tag me putting your stories, I will share it to my story 100%. I love seeing everybody's. Even if you are doing this later, not right now, send it my way. I love it. Hello, Chicken Lady. Thanks for the props. You will send me pictures of your drawings through Instagram. That's if you have an Instagram, you can. That's the easiest way at this point. Instagram is how we talk to everyone. That's okay that you're new. Good. Keep asking questions. That's good. Flamingo, excited for the Peacock. I'm pumped you guys are excited. I got a few requests for Peacock. I got a lot of requests for Turtle, so we're doing a Turtle on Thursday. And last but not least, I am not a trained art teacher. There's a lot of like art theory and stuff that I'm not teaching you guys. I'm just going straight forward to make a nice painting at home, okay? And hopefully to get you like more comfortable with paint so that you can, if you want, go look into painting more. All right? Margot loves my hair. Girl! Thanks, honey. I appreciate it. Okay, we've got Peacock and Tonight. We have 3 on the go between them. I like it. You guys, we're getting... Oh, it's only 8:06. Look, I thought it was 8:10. I thought I gapped forever, and we're like, we have 5 minutes. Fast, you do got this. Everybody's got this. Dresden! Thank you for the prop. Good morning. Or good evening. I just said good morning. It kind of is my morning, guys. I wake up at like 4. I went to bed at 10 o'clock this morning. Should have picked something harder. Hey, I don't want you guys to fail. I want everyone to have a good time. That's the best part. So that's why, so when some of you guys send me like I always tell you guys you can send me what you want to paint and I will pick through it. But if it's super hard, I'm not going to even set you guys up for that, okay? I always choose ones that I think are possible. There's no fail or pass. No, I just mean like some people, that's why I said trust the process, because some people get very frustrated and they'll just quit because they don't think it's going to look good and they think it sucks. And that's just, don't, okay? Just don't do that. Stick to the end, okay? Are you going to continue these classes after quarantine? You know what's funny, guys? I started these before. I was doing these once a week, at least. I'll probably go back down to once a week, but I've been doing these for months. Quarantine just picked it up, and you guys just are all home now, so... But yeah, I still do them. At least once a week, if not 2. Wake up at 4. Yeah, I'm a night shift, you guys. I work all night time. I go to bed early in the morning, and then I sleep all day. Okay? Alright, so don't worry, we're just kind of getting ready. Do I have deadlines? Of course I have deadlines, you guys. That's my life. Deadlines are my life. All my paintings are by order. Oh my gosh, you just started off with a potato? Curly Johnson? Oh, I didn't even do any, I haven't even entertained you yet. Wow, I appreciate that. For you guys who don't know what that is, a potato is like the best prop anyone could ever give. That, I appreciate the world out of that. Thank you. My work schedule is, guys, I work all the time. I wake up and I work throughout the day, and I'll try to get some regular stuff days, but I work like at least 12-hour days minimum. Pooper Pants Fart. Nice username, I love it. Slips on the follow button. I'll take that slip. Okay. Are we ready, folks? Take a breath. We're going to have fun. It's not stressful. You can't make any mistakes. You can paint right over top of it. Who cares, okay? We are starting. Is it? I guess I have a minute or 2. Just saying hi. Going to do this on YouTube. Hey, no worries, Stacy. Thanks for stopping by. Also, guys, don't feel bad if you want to try. Like, some people feel bad that they can't make it to the lives, but I get it if you want to do it on your own, what do you call it, on your own pace. Sometimes it's nice, you can like pause and rewind and whatever. So don't worry if that's what you want to do. Do I know how Fats is painting along? What do you mean, do I know how? Also, hi, Justin. And we should do a fish? Gladly, we'll do a fish. Okay. I'm personally going to take blue out. You can take whatever color you want, but I'm just going to take out blue. If you want to start with pencil, take out your pencil. You can start with pencil crayon. You can start with watercolor, whatever you want. But we're using acrylic paint. I'm using blue. Like, some people don't care. Use whatever blue you got in the tool house. But I'm using phthalo-cyanine glue. Is that even how you say it? Green shade. Come on, camera. You can do it. Come on, come on, come on. I believe in you. Nope. Again, you're just going to have to trust me. Fats is painting right now, so he can't answer, Justin, but I'm intrigued. What medium are you painting? Okay, and you can grab... Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. MS Paint. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, great. Fats is using MS Paint, and I'm living for that. Live. Oh yes, I knew live. I knew he was doing it live too. Hi everyone on Fat Stream. Okay, I am using a little baby brush. The smallest brush you got. If you have a one bigger than that, not the end of the world. Can I get a hi-ya? Hi-ya. Okay. And for you regulars, you know what's up. For you newbies. For you MS painters, this step doesn't matter. You are going to scoop... Oh, let me get my water in here so you can see. Well, it's time for my music playlist. You are going to scoop water out of your water, whatever you're using. Cup, bowl, Tupperware container. And you just want to kind of make a pile of water here at the bottom. And mix around more water than pigment. You just really want something light because we're going to be painting over this. We're just like roughly mapping out some shapes right now. That's why if you're using a pencil, like we're going to paint over top of it anyway. So when it's really watered down, it's not going to be like thick and have texture that you have to paint over. Okay. Make sure you look at your whole canvas or your whole, I guess, MS Paint board. And make sure you're visualizing where you want to put your little peacock head. That's what we're starting with. Because you don't want to not utilize the whole space. It's very easy to like get really scared of a big canvas and paint like very small in the corner. So be aware of where you're gonna put it. I'm gonna go just like right in the middle and I'm just gonna do a circle. And it's okay, see, like I had to do it a couple times, oops, to make it perfect. I'm not really worried if it's messy, but that's a peacock head right there. We've begun. What playlist am I on? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay. Alright guys, a circle. Look how easy that was. Bada boom, bada bing. Am I right? And we are going to, on the left side, because our peacock is looking this way, right? So we're going to start his neck at the top of the circle, right flush to the edge of your circle. You're just going to paint a line just down. You can go all the way down if you want. But again, it's okay if it's messy because we're going to paint over top of it. No worries. And then remember, this is his head and we want his neck to be skinny. You can make him have like a fatty neck if you want. That's cool. But just so that we're going to paint his beak there, you're going to bring this line in a little bit more, okay? And you're going to bow this line out a bit on its way down. You're painting an R. We basically just... This peacock starts with the letter R today. We're sponsored by the letter R. No, what do they say on Sesame Street? But y'all picking up, but I'm laying down. Okay, look how easy. The flamingo paint I started with the number 2. The peacock starts with an R. I guess birds are just letters and numbers. Okay, and then we're just going to kind of make, like, if you need to, you can make this a whole circle to, like, figure out the shape. But if you want, you can just bow that out. You don't have to make it. Oh my gosh, all you guys, Fats, a bunch of you, look how many people you sent my way. Thanks. Hello, Lilith of Azeroth. Azeroth? Thanks for coming. Definitely doesn't look like an R anymore. Yeah, yeah, sorry guys, it's a little questionable at the moment. Should I censor it? Okay, let's like get it out of this awkward stage and let's give it a beak so that we don't like question anything, okay? Aw, faux pause. Faux pause. Sorry, faux pause. Thanks for coming, and again, thanks to Fats. Guys, we're just putting a nice triangle out. Oh, the tip of that circle. Now it's back to bird life, right? Again, I'm using that... Oh, I didn't even say the consistency. Sorry, guys. My brain's everywhere. This watery consistency you're making down here, you want it to be like chocolate milk almost. So not like full water. You want to have a little bit on there. Yeah. It's no longer a peanut. But we're still using that really watery paint because we're going over top. Just mapping stuff out right now. And we're gonna do another... My guy's kind of lopsided. Like, my guy's pretty far to the left, but we're just gonna live with that. You are gonna go about an inch down from his neck, or just halfway on his long neck. We're just gonna do half a circle. You can come in a little bit more if you want. And then another good old circle. We're just doing shapes. Your voice is very nice, like a female Bob Ross. Okay. I ain't lying to you guys. People, I'm Barb Ross now. I'm Barb Ross. I'm glad that my deep voice is coming in handy in later in my life. Okay. Look, how easy is that? Thank you, though. Thank you for liking my deep voice. I'll take it. Okay. I was talking to somebody, probably Justin. I don't know if he's in here anymore. He was saying, like, imagine if Barbara... I just said Bob Ross. What if his shows were, like, now where he could live stream them? I feel like they would be so cool. He'd be so nice. Okay. We've got the circle. We've got the body. Now we're just going to start drawing some other circles to imply his, like, big feathery whatevers. They're kind of, like, oval shaped. They're not, like, perfectly round. But if you want to make them perfectly round, go for it, too. They're kind of, like, egg-shaped, I would say. And the trick with placing these circles... is you kind of want them to be staggered. So let's just say we start with one behind his head here. And it's bigger at the bottom and it's kind of smaller on the top. Now the next one in this row, like if we're imagining them being in like rows. Whoop, whoop, like it's the circle line that we kind of already drew. Avocados, that's a better, yeah, we're drawing little avocados. So we put one down here, so we're not going to go right beside it. We're going to put this one a little bit higher. And then when we come back, we are going to put another good old avocado under there. The hand posture is everything. You guys need to put your pinky up. It's really important. But also, I don't know exactly what you were meant, but thinking about hand posture, be careful that you don't swipe your hand over stuff, because that is a thing. You feel like you're doing a turkey. It does kind of look like a turkey. It does kind of look like a turkey, you're right. Don't worry, the colors, once we get that little funny crown on top of their head, it'll be hilarious. My hair's amazing, thanks, it's kind of guys, it's a disaster. It's crazy. But thank you, I appreciate it. I've been feeling the space buttons recently. Okay, and we're still going. I got sidetracked. And this one's a little bit higher. Oh, he's a little weird, but that's okay. And then let's do another one. And see, they're still staggered. Important. Remember, we are going to put his little crown right here. So you can leave a little bit of space if you want. I feel like in the sunflower one, I led you guys astray and didn't tell you to leave space for the petals. So I'm trying to think ahead more. Because, guys, I just figure out how to paint this at the same time as you guys are doing it. So sometimes I freaking miss steps and we just go for it. As a group, we're in this together. And we're kind of fanning out. So now when we get to this side, these ones are going to be kind of... I probably should have pointed this one a little bit more that way too. But see how I don't like really care that I just messed that up a bit? If you are using canvas, you can with a wet rag just like wipe away some of your old lines. If you're using MS Paint, just erase that puppy. That's nice. Just came to say hi. Hello, hello. Tay-Tay on Tay-Tays. Yeah, there's Tay-Tays all blessing this planet all over the place. Tay-Tay's an American Tay-Tay. I'm a Canadian Tay-Tay. We've got them everywhere. Right? I'm pretty sure that Tay-Tay's American. I could be lying to you. No, you're not American. You're a Canadian Tay-Tay too. An American one sneaks their way in here sometimes. Okay. And again, here's another one. It's okay if they're kind of like random. Oh my gosh, is that the Taylor Swift? Tay-Tay88. There you go. She watches my streams, you heard it here first. Okay, what am I doing? We're just trying to make our turkey not a turkey, okay. I feel like a peacock is just like a jazzy turkey anyway. Did I just mess up? Oh. Oops. Got a little crazy. She bit a potato. That's funny. If anyone could, she could. Okay, Fast brought cool people to the stream. I'm into it. Living for it. Okay, so you might have missed the start. So this is not my painting. This isn't my original. I guess I hope you guys can see that it says not my original at the bottom. One of my followers sent this picture asking if we could paint it. What does it say? It's like Sunrise Art Gallery. This is where this peacock's from. But I am an artist that has to look at reference. For anything. That's just who I am. So if I were to paint that originally, I would look at a photo, yes. I don't know how artists can paint out of their head, blows my mind. Fats is falling behind because he talks too much in class. Timeout. In the hall. It's okay, I fall behind because I talk too much too. Don't worry. Hello, Ashlyn. Good to see ya. Baby mama. Hello, who's this? Nobu. Nobu? Also, you guys, I bought this on Amazon. I had to buy 2 bags minimum, but they're the softest, best Sour Patch Kids I've ever had in my life. I won't lie to you. Low-key, can you give Fats an A after this all is said and done? Guys, everybody gets an A. I'm telling you from the beginning. Y'all get A's. Okay. Here's some mock artists. I only draw other people's art. Never made my own. Hey, that's how I started. I was quite young, but I started by drawing VHS covers of Disney movies. That's how I started drawing. We're going to start adding some lines, everyone, to the bottoms of these. And again, think of kind of fanning out, so when you come this way, they'll start fanning out more the direction of the lines. Yeah, it does look like beans. They're gonna be a beautiful, I was gonna say beautiful butterfly, but that's the wrong movie. Okay. I mean, that's the wrong animal. The head feather space. It's okay. We can paint over top of it. Not the end of the world. Okay. Oh, that was sour. Okay. How are we feeling? Again, if you're using pencil, we can still do some pencil parts. Oh, my mouth is like, you know when you eat something too sour and you like, gleek? Is gleek a word where you like, what is it? Psst, psst. It's a gleek. Somebody back me up here. One thing that I forgot to do. Yeah, the jaw cramp, but like when you just like, psh, it's a Greek, I thought. And some people can control it. Nobody in the comments has got me. Yes! A Greek? You call it a Greek though. Was that just a typo or you actually mean a Greek? Oh, a snake venom. Yeah, see? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thanks. Okay, guys, thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry I stopped you guys painting to have to come and comment. Gleek. I remember my sister could control it. And she'd always go, pulled her tongue out and snake venom at you. Okay. We are doing, oh, Cinderella! It's your first live. You came in a little late. That's okay. Let me know if you need some extra help as we go. We're gonna do just a little eyeball. Oh, they do. They look like balloons too. Look at all you guys finding different things in the pictures. I mean, in the picture. In the drawing. And then we are just gonna make like it's gonna feel weird. But there's just like a weird little rectangle around her eyeball. You saw something a little more medically termed. I know what you're talking about. Are they squirmy? Okay. I literally didn't see it until you said it. But this sort of looks like a peacock painting you made when you were like 8. Well, look at that full circle. Full circle. I'm just gonna make my peacock a little fatter. No worries if you guys don't. I just felt like it deserved to be a little chubbier. Okay, dokay. How does that feel, everybody? We basically have a peacock laid down. Now we're gonna start painting it. So if you want exact blue, I am using Phthalocyanine Blue Green shade, which is a mouthful, and it didn't zoom in last time, but let's see. There we go, beauty. I use Liquitex Professional Heavy Body paints. Give my camera a second there. Or Golden. They're pretty like high end, though I don't expect you guys to bring these at home if you are just like casually painting. I think some people were saying these Liquitex Basics are good. Do I body paint myself? No. I see why you thought that. Heavy body. Heavy body means like a thicker paint. These are soft body, means they're like liquidier. Yeah, see? Yeah, exactly. Fats is using light blue MS edition. Hey, that's cool. That's perfect. I love that. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see the MS one. Okay, you guys. This is what our creature should look like at the moment. Kind of turkey-ish, kind of what that other girl was implying. But that's cool. It'll become a peacock ASAP. So, for those of you who have been here before, you know what how this usually goes. I like to go dark to light. So I like to put the darkest layer of blue on the bottom, and then we'll start slowly adding lighter layers with a little bit more white in it to just add some texture and some shape. So you're gonna get out a bigger paintbrush. It can be anything, like whatever you've got at home. MS people just like bump up the size of your paintbrush. You can use like a big round one. You can use a square one. Some people like square. That one's a curved square. Some people, I like square ones, but there's like little, just like something bigger than the little one you were using, just because we're gonna start filling some color in. I'm using that same. I'm using I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Phthalocyanine Blue Green shade, because there's also Phthalocyanine Blue Red shade, and I'm using that one. I can't see that. Let me see here. This is a tattoo. Okay. We are getting a bigger paintbrush out. My tangents are long today. And we are going to start filling in this beautiful peacock's body. And now we're not going to worry about that watery concoction. We want our paint to be more thick. More paint than water. But you still want water in your paintbrush. Water's your friend, guys, okay? So you can dip your paintbrush in your water, mix it around in the thick paint right out of the tube, or what you mixed, or whatever you want. Thick. And we are going to start filling in your peacock. And I always try to stay conscious of the direction of my paintbrush. Oh gosh, I just went right out of the lines. Why do you want water in the paint? Is that what you're asking? They're acrylic paints, you guys. They're acrylic paints, but water is, they're water-based paints. So water is how you pull them around and how, like, I'll show you an example in a second. So I try to be conscious of my brush strokes because it kind of just helps imply the shape and the texture you're already doing. It kind of like saves you some time. So I'm always just kind of brushing, implying like it's feathers. Okay, so if you see here, if I don't have water in my paintbrush, see how it's kind of like sandpapery in these spots and at the bottom there? My paintbrush is a little wet, so it's hard to show. But if you add water into the paint with it, it'll go on thick and full. Again, it looks like here I am not showing you an example because it's kind of sandpapery at the end. But like I can just put my paintbrush directly into water and pull the paint that's already on my canvas around. And it totally manipulates the colors from darker to light shades. Thanks, Justo, for the K-up. Water is your best friend. I'm a very drippy painter as well. So when I have higher pigment paints, higher quality paints that have high pigments in them, a little bit of water just makes a nice drip. Saves you some time for having to mix colors. It's beautiful. So like I said, just with that good old blue, you can have a little water in your brush, but you don't want it that really watery color that we used already. That really watery texture that we used at the start to map out. You want your paint to have some substance on it. And it's going to feel weird, but you're painting the beak blue as well. So for this part, yeah, see, you can see that in the spots where the paint is thicker, it is darker. And the spots where there's more water, it gets lots. You can see there's already a value switch, right? Just kind of like, it's a nice, easy, for a lazy painter like me, instead of having to like mix some white and go in there. That is weird, says Julia. You guys don't have to do it. You can just paint solid. Don't worry about water. Don't worry about whatever. And then when it comes to this little patch, just add a little touch of blue in there because there is a white line. What part do you think is weird? Like the water texture part of it? Or painting the beak blue? The beak. Don't worry, we're going to paint white over top of it, but having the blue there kind of makes us have a outline first. It's a good old dark to light, you guys. And we are also... Oh, I ran out of blue. Again, I guess some people are new here too. I don't put all the paints out on my palette from the start because they can dry out and you can take out too much. I always take out the paint when I need it. And little bits at a time, so you try not to waste it because wasting paint's very easy. Okay, so we're still using the same consistency of paint. You still want water on your brush. And you are going to... Let me take one more look at what the peacock looks like. You are going to draw just a good old blue circle at the bottom of your avocados. We're basically painting the pit of your avocados right now. You gotta go to sleep. Hey, that's okay. Thanks for stopping by. All you newbies today. Good night. Let's Start painting in those pits. Alright, alright, alright. This music just makes me sleepy. Okay. Avocado, avocado. Or egg yolk. Whatever you want it to be. Or I guess just the peacock feather. It doesn't have to be anything crazy either. Who's got a snack or a treat for paint night, guys? Ask Justo. As you guys saw, I'm just eating Sour Patch Kids that just makes me go. I feel like you made too many avocados. Hey, there's not. I don't think so. I don't think there's such thing as too many avocados. But if you do think that you have too many, white paint saves the day. You can literally paint a layer of white over top one that you don't like. Let it dry, and then paint what we're painting over top that spot, and it'll just hide your mistakes. There's no mistakes here, remember, guys? I have to stop eating these because I'm like sour Winston. Gin and tea, beer, heck yeah, you guys, that works. I'm not drinking today, I just got too out of hand last time. I'm just kidding. Oh, Kenzie, hello! Wait, that was easy, right? Exactly. I'm honored to have a little place and not a little place, a little resemblance of Bob. The good old Bob Ross. Okay. We're like doing good. Am I frozen to you guys? Because my... Okay, good. We're going to take a little bit of white out on a little bit of white onto our palette. I always just say white out and think of white out. Another tip with white that I just have started telling you guys on the streams is make a couple little blobs of white. Because when you're mixing colors and if you're using your paintbrush and you like go into a blob of white with a color, you almost taint that whole little pile. So it's good to make a couple little blobbies so you don't ruin it. As someone with dyslexia, whiteout was your best friend in high school. Hey, just because it's not in my life anymore, I feel like it doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, whiteout is amazing. It's important. And I didn't know you were dyslexic. Okay. You spell better than me. You do. Yeah. I'm like, I feel like I'm the one that's always just having trouble there. Okay, guys. Are we ready to add a little bit? Let's take a little blob of white. And we'll take some of the blue that we are using already. See, look, I already like almost did it. But we want it to be a little bit lighter than what we're using before. The paint is always going to dry a little bit darker than what you see on your palette, but we're just adding a little bit of white in there. Okay. I don't know if this helps, if you guys can really see a difference, but a little bit lighter. And we are gonna go on the top of his head. I'm still using the same brush. We're still using like a nice water to paint mixture. And we're just gonna put some light colors of this blue. Still kind of thinking about the feathers, like I'm painting it in the same direction. And kind of like sporadically. Like I want the blue underneath to be seen. Remember guys, I'm a messy painter. If you're a clean painter, you will have to change up a couple of the things, which is totally fine. Because I know some people get really stressed when they paint like me. So if you want to be paint really clean, that's totally cool. I'm still using this lighter color. And we are just gonna start putting her on the belly of the beast. And again, I'm just going up and down to imply feathers. I don't really know how to do this on the computer, but I hope you're having fun figuring that out, MS people. MS people. See, look, that's like last time when we were painting. I can't say MS people. Last time when I was painting the sloth, we were painting like a rainbow sloth and a brown sloth. And I kept catching myself being like, okay, rainbow people, let's go. Okay, brown people, let's go. And I'm like, I can't. I was talking about the people painting the brown sloths, but you guys gotta be careful. Hey, I'm so happy you brought MS back. We as a society have to move on. That is so funny. Okay. We're still putting in there. Sorry, guys, for my political incorrectness there. Know what I was trying to imply. So how's that for a little chest? And we're just like raiding today. Oh, my computer's gonna die. We're having a party today, you guys. Okay. Where's my charger? She tries her best. Thanks, Kenzie. I really appreciate it. We're doing it live is like the best way to describe this. So there's no preparation. We're just going for it. Where would I look at your most accurate offerings? Most accurate offerings? You mean like drawings? What do you mean offerings? You guys are testing my incompetence right now. Like sacrificial. Okay, so Instagram 100%. Instagram is where I post everything. I don't have loads of originals available this moment, but Etsy or Instagram. And you can get to my Etsy from my Instagram, which is just right down here. Yeah, Kenzie. Here, I thought sacrificial. If I'm still frozen, guys, give it a good refresh. I guess if I'm frozen, you can't see that, but to all of y'all who hear that, I mean, can hear that if it ever happens to you. Okay, guys, we're adding another. It might feel redundant, but we're going back in with a little bit more white into that blue that we were already using. Yeah, we missed Kenzie's commentary. I'm glad that it's back. Okay. Like I said, adding a touch more white. Like, feel. Like, see, just a little bit more white in there. Maybe let's add a touch more. In art school, my teachers taught me that you're not supposed to mix colors with your paintbrush, and I said, I don't like that. I love mixing it with my paintbrush, because I personally like how I can have a little bit of different values in there. I think it looks cool to add that in there. But if you want, you can, with a palette knife, mix your colors if you want them to be perfect and smooth. But I'm not into that. So you do you, boo. So can you commission me to paint something you want? You love my style. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. At the moment, my books are closed, but if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know when they're open. I will post when they're open again. But yeah, that's what you order, the size, what you want, the color. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We've added a little more white in there. It's really okay if this paint's wet still. And you can get a smaller paintbrush if you want. But we are just gonna go a little bit. Look at that, a couple little white fluffies. You started your Instagram a couple days ago. You'll have tons added to as you go. Perfect. Instagram's the way to go, you guys. My accountant asked me why I didn't have any paid advertising from my last year, and I said because Instagram is free and it's the best advertising you can get. Okay, and same down here. If you brought the light blue up here, you're going to come a little bit down, and we're only going to cover a spot of it. We always are layering to show the color that we laid down before behind it, to kind of show a nice gradual color shift. To some of you who aren't artists, maybe that doesn't make any sense to you. Just give him some like nice chest here. Your bird's looking like he also had a rough night last night. I love how you told us a lot of things in there. From what I've seen, it definitely changed from years ago when I checked it out. Oh yeah, it's a different world for sure. No need to advertise when you have the face and talent of a goddess. Stop. No, it's just a good platform that's just like... People can use it for day-to-day with their friends, but there's also lots of businesses on there, and it's just a great way to like be on the equal level with your like clients and followers and whatever. We stand a beautiful, kind, talented queen. You guys stop. Stop just pumping up my tires, you guys. We're painting a peacock, okay? We're painting a peacock. Can't help it. She's amazing. Okay. Sorry for the tangent, everyone. All my friends just complimenting me down there. Okay. We still got that lighter blue on our palette. I went to a smaller brush. You might have went to a smaller one already. But down here on his funny little butt flail, I don't know what this is. We are just gonna start making little bubbles. Remember, if you want lots of nice, it's not that chocolate milky consistency, but you want water on your brush so that you can pull it across. So I just went around the outside of the line that we made. Your peacock is on a COVID diet with too many snacks, says Julia. Hey, that's... Aren't we all? Yes, so I am using the same blue the last blue that we have just used in the lighter highlight part. Sorry guys, if I didn't mention that. I tangent for sure. And then you're just gonna kind of start applying. You're gonna go to the crease of every, like right, because they all come together to a point. And you will just add the circle there so that they are staggered. Do you see what I mean? So there's the crease, so now you have a circle in the middle of that crease. So they're staggered like bricks almost. P. Diddy is insulted, it's the tail. Oh yeah, they are the tail feathers. Let me see you shake your tail feather. Right? Right? Is that where we're at? Okay. Like scales, yes, that's probably a better explanation. And it's okay if, I mean, a better word for it than bricks. And it's okay if they're not super perfect. Like, we're just gonna be slobbing some green in there soon. Someone was asking how often I do these. These are every Tuesday and Thursday. Or Tuesday and Thursday. Am I right? At 8 p.m. Mountain time. Mountain, what is it? Mountain Daylight Time right now or something? MDT. He is even more turkey-esque right now. But Mountain, no, it's MDT right now. I literally Googled it yesterday. It's because of daylight savings time. When daylight comes, MDT, and then after it's MST, right? So see, it's like kind of messy. Or am I wrong, guys? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, and Malispont, they're also all recorded. There's like 15 paint nights. So these recordings that we're doing right now, I put them right onto YouTube, and so that anyone can follow along and you can rewind and fast forward through my blabbing and do whatever. And do them at any time you want. Okay, how's that, everybody? Now we're gonna take out some green. I have to stop using that one green I complain about every time I do stream here. Why do I feel like this song is not royalty free? You found me on YouTube first and then on Insta and now here? That blows my mind. I completely just thought everyone just from my Instagram went to YouTube. I love that. Cinderella. Welcome to my life, basically. I guess, hey, you follow me on Instagram and you're in my life now. Can we wait just a second? Of course we can. Of course I can. You guys, I love that so much. Thank you. You're star, sis. That's super cool. I stalked Tay on Instagram forever, and now we're the best of friends, literally. We met at the Comic Expo. So the feather thingies are gonna be your downfill. Why do you think so? Like these things or these things? But yeah, Kenzie and I were on Instagram for a long time, friends, and then she saw me, we met at a comic expo. I was at my comic booth and she came to the booth. And then the next year we were already friends and she was helping me at the booth. And here we are like years later. The things we just did. Oh, that tail feather. Let me see you shake your tail feathers. It's okay. We're going to be putting other colors over top of it. Remember, there's no mistakes. It's fine. We're going to be putting some green in there. I have a booth at Comic Expo every year. So I sell my prints there. So I'm boring. I didn't dress up. I'm sorry, you guys. Your mistakes are a bunch of more. You don't think I understand? Can you, should we look what everyone's looked like? Have you been sending me some pictures on, have you been sending me some DMs and should we figure it out? Okay, did I get some, let's see. I just only have pictures of what you guys all drew when they were when it looked very questionable. Oh, I have to go into my, hold on. Let's see. Where's my Instagram at? There it is. Look at that! The feathers look like avocados. My millennial heart is wanting avocado toast. Well, here's some more avocados. I don't think you had to. We're going to be painting a lot of colorful... Sorry, I'm just talking. They said they had to go with more white to fix it. But that's if you feel like you need to fix something, not the end of the world. But I think it looks great. We're going to start putting a bunch of lines of color in there, and you're going to cover up a bunch of stuff. Where else am I? So many tail feathers. Yeah, but look at that. What a beautiful peacock. Okay, where else are we? Beautiful. They're all looking fabulous. Check that value change on there. Trust the process is right. Oh, right ears. Oh, that was from before. Just showing you guys my DMs. Look at that one. Ooh, you did yours sideways. That's nice. Okay, I can't see, shit. Oh, you sent it as a disappointing message. Just seeing. I can't see it. You guys, a purple one. Oh wait, that's disappearing. And then we got a purple one. And then we got... Look at those babies! Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go see... Those look great too. Oh my gosh, great. Okay, I think... Did I see them? Okay, and then you were telling me about fat. I can't see fats on that computer yet. Let's go. It looks so good! What are you talking about? Oh, I wish... Okay, how do I get that on... Can someone DM me? Can somebody DM me... DM me that link on Instagram. Do you have Instagram? If you can DM me Fatses, I will 100% share with everyone. Who did I miss? Cinderella, did I miss you? Nobody's is done. Oh, you don't have Instagram? Okay, here, I'll just go. Creative Ellie. Where are you? Why didn't I see it? And get your green out. For people who haven't got green out, we'll start that. Oh, yes, I did see it on there. It's on here. Yes! Yours was the first one I showed! Okay, Kenzie, if you can send me the link, that Imgur link of Fat's picture to me on Instagram so that I can share it for everyone else to see it. Because I'm on my computer right now. Oh, we got it already. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, but it took a wrong turn. It didn't work. Shit. Look at that one too. I love how you guys put so many. They are the best. Perfect. Oh, Jenny, I knew that. See, it's good to get a name. Yeah, she tried and it didn't work. Okay, don't worry. I haven't forgotten you, Fats. It will come. Yours will come. It's not done yet. There's another... Oh, that's the wrong button. There's an opportunity for yours to be seen. But once it is, somebody DM it to me and we will make it happen. Okay, folks. We've got green out. If you want, you can take some yellow out. If you want to add a little bit dimension on your guy. We got white out still. No Fats. It actually was great. So you shut your mouth, okay? Okay, oh, so I am using permanent green light, but come on, baby. You're just gonna have to trust me on that one, too. You can literally use anything, like light green permanent, great. Green's really touchy. There's like 40 million greens in the world. There's phthalocyanine green, blue shade. Yeah, phthalo green. That works, too. That's what that is. Well, bam. Okay, dokie. Now's the fun part. We're just gonna start slobbing a bunch of paint on in the direction of these feathers. So the best way to start that is... I'm using a little skinny-ish brush. Oh, come on down. There it is. And you don't want it to be that, like, super watered-down, chocolate milky consistency. You want it to be more paint than water. But you don't want to dry brush it. You want some good water in there to pull your brush nicely. And we're literally going to pick, like, let's start with this feather right here, okay? And you are just going to... Starting at the base, like, this stick is, like, the base of your feather, so that's where all these lines are going to come out of. And you're just going to start going up in this direction. I'll bring it close, don't worry. And you're acknowledging this circle, like the avocado is what you want your lines to go around. Does that kind of make sense? And it's going to start getting confusing, but we're going to be doing this with a lot of different colors. But you're going to keep picking every line of every feather. And you're going to just pull up. Remember, direction's important. Looks great. We'll have to complete on YouTube. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. And like I said, guys, we're going to be doing this a bunch of times with a bunch of different colors. But I am just filling in all the empty spaces around all these feathers. I mean, avocados. I don't know why I can't just say that normally. I just have to say it. Like I'm from the South. Look at, this isn't a turkey anymore. We have left turkey status at the door. It's a beautiful peacock already. Perfect. There's actually, I'll post it on my story on Instagram after, but I like started a peacock fight by accident in Croatia this summer. There was just one beautiful peacock, and I had a bun, and I gave him a tiny piece of bun. I know it's a sin, and I shouldn't have done it. Because all of a sudden there's like 40 peacocks, like all the mums and baby peacocks, so all the brown peacocks, like surrounded us. Like we were surrounded by more peacocks than I could count. In like literally 40 seconds. On this little island called Lokrum, and it's known for their peacocks and bunnies. Those are the animals they have on there. Bunnies and peacocks. What a beautiful island. Okay, here we go. We're perfect. Look at this. Oh, that's the wrong button again. You guys, that's Fat's Peacock on MS Paint. He's doing great. I wasn't joking. Thank you for everybody who participated in getting that together. Thank you. Thanks for getting Instagram so that everyone could see. You are the hero we didn't know we deserved. No, you're the hero we don't deserve. That's what I meant to say. Okay, how's this going, everyone? Are we happy? These peacock, the women ones, I didn't see them like fly off into the sky, but I saw them like fly a short like distance. They were very aggressive, you guys. It was very scary. I have videos of being like, I have to go. What have I done? I started a peacock war. Oh, hey Max Brown. Oh, you guys, thanks for all the props. Good to see yas. But I didn't know that they could like fly. Maybe me saying it a couple times makes sense. Thanks for that Putin uni down there. And like, it's okay, like it's getting crazy in there. Like some lines are going over top of each other and stuff. Like that's very okay. Okay? Because again, we're gonna just keep, basically the only thing that's left is like doing this a million times. Just about. Your rave chicken looks like he's hiding in a forest. Look at these beautiful masterpieces that are coming out. I love that. Just a forest, just lurking. But again, remember, you're always making whatever line that you're drawing these from, you're making them go roughly up and around our good little avocados. I think this is going to be a really good one, you guys. I think it'll be nice. We're all going to have lots, especially seeing all of where your pictures are at. They all looked great. Thanks, Kenzie, for the assist and getting Fat's photo in there. Okay. How are you doing, everyone? Are you, like, is this a slow process for you? Is this going by quick? Are we going to be moving right into the next step? Or should I chill for in a memento? It's a slow process. Okay, you guys, remember that we are... Don't be nervous! Like, literally, like, look, like, what is that? What's happening right there? I don't know. It's a disaster. But, like, look at this, look at the picture. Like, the background ends up being, like, almost fully painted. Like, these are just... We're just starting to lay down the bottom texture, and then we're going to do this again with another lighter color, like with some blue, and we're going to do it again. Like, this is... Don't stress, you guys. Please don't stress. Remember, it's all about just having fun. Me making guacamole. We making guacamole. And I'm just filling in a couple of these spots with the same green, and then I'll chill, guys. Don't worry. I'll chill for you. I need to be good with time. It's 9, so about a little under an hour. I think that's more than enough time. But lately I've been taking forever to do everything, so let's see how she goes. Okay. I'm gonna bring it close again, like, look. I'm really, like, oh, look, there's, like, some dripping. That's a little dry brushy. When I said I colored in these circles, they're just kind of blobs. I wasn't really stressed. For some people, like, I guess I probably should have mentioned at the start, a lot of people are telling me lately that they always take, like, once I'm done, they usually go over and refine and tweak and add and do stuff to their painting for, like, an hour after. So you can take it as far as you want. I like to teach the bare bones so that everyone can get a peacock on their canvas, and then you can bring it as far as you want. You can pick, like, you don't have to listen to me. You can follow different rules you want, use different colors. Is that alarm distracting? Why, no, my good sir. It's appreciated. If I wasn't putting this on YouTube, I would play my alarm song. Every time that plays, I usually would play Mrs. Officer. Wee, 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 wee. Like a cat can. That's what that reminds me. And yeah, and then Kenzie gets pissed because it gets stuck in her head all the time. But you're lucky it's copyrighted, so I can't. But you guys should all go home and just listen to it at home for a second so you know what I'm thinking. Unless you're underage, because it's explicit. No, God, please, no, says Kenzie. So Justin starts her up again. Alright, there we go. You're gonna fill it again, aren't you? Oh my gosh. And then Zach's. You guys, for everyone, it's so funny. I always feel so bad for everyone at YouTube because the you can't see the comments. So I always try to say what people are saying so that you guys know what's happening in there. This burb is looking sassy. As they should. Oh, Dresden jumps in, Zach jumps in. You guys, I can't even see the comments because they just filter them with props. You're so nice. Paige a sassy burb with Tay today. Oh. Everyone, I can't even handle it. Oh, and then Max Brown comes in with a rose just to finish her off. Oh my gosh, stop. Thanks, guys. Full rose ceremony. I give you a rose. Okay, everyone. I think we've got to keep going. Oh, Kens. Thanks for the basketball. We playing basketball. I just have to slow you down because Fast can't keep up. No one's ready. Okay. Cool, guys. I won't stress you out. Don't worry. Honestly, just have to slow down. Thanks for slowing me down with props. That's cool. Just throwing money at me to slow down. I'll take it. Okay, yeah. Anyone's got some questions? How you feeling? Oh, Cinderella, thank you. Someone just asked how her baby's made, Kenzie. Okay, so I'm by no means a brush snob. As you can see, they aren't like treated very nicely. They're like duct taped together, and I like don't even like really wash them well. I actually like whatchamacallit? I like when they get old and they get a little bit like, when I feel a paintbrush, I know it's the right brush. But like, somebody was asking me what size of brush we were using, and I was like, I wish I could tell you if it wasn't broken off. Yeah, you just need that like, but this one's like too hard. I can only use that when I want to like dry brush stuff. And then like, I love a good big brush. Can't go wrong with that. It's like the size of our peacock's head. But I can say without a doubt that I use this paintbrush, which has the number on it. No, it doesn't. A Maitland Brown 8. I use this paintbrush on every single painting I use, for sure. Okay, it's totally okay if you guys aren't ready to do this part because it's not something that you will get lost on if you haven't done it. Okay, one of these Sour Patch Kids makes me cry. Okay, don't worry, keep on fluffing them feathers. But we are... I'm just choking over here. Okay. You are going to add some yellow into your green. If you don't have yellow, add some white into your green. Sour Patch Kid ice cream. Cinderella had Sour Patch Kid ice cream yesterday, and I'm jealous. I didn't even know that existed. Wow, well that color didn't mix to what I was expecting. Okay. Gotta pass out. Hey, no problem. Great to have you in here. Thanks for being our peanut gallery today. The middleman between Fats. Fats, I'm telling you right now, you have to share with me when you're done. There is no ifs, ands, or buts, okay? Okay, everyone. It's okay if you're still flailing them feathers. But we're using green with a little bit of yellow and white. And we're literally just gonna fill in. See, you're not going to be able to see that difference. I'm just going to use... My camera is not a good difference. I mean, that's not a good showing of color. Well, here's a good... Yeah. If someone is at home, like... There we go. Kate Kenzie's on it. We'll get Fat's photo. Don't worry. The MS painting will come to us. So, you are gonna just fill in these circles with that yellowy green you made. Or the lighter green if you don't have yellow. That's okay too. But see, like my camera doesn't show you guys that it actually is different. Come on. You're just gonna color in your avocados with literally avocado colored color. If you're someone at home who has a bunch of colors, you can use like a, what is this? A vivid lime green if you want. But like if you look at it on my brush, it's like green with a little yellow and white. Or a lime green. Oh, just got it all over my hand. But remember, I've said it before. A peacock is a living animal. They're not supposed to be perfectly symmetrical. It's okay if some things are out of shape or out of line. It should be. If it was perfectly symmetrical, it would not make sense to the eye. So, yes. So, we, in the end, are going to be tracing the blue over again. So, I'm imagining that a lot of people's green probably won't cover over. Let's show you there. So see how it is gone over the blue a little bit, but not at the top? Or like over here, it's just peeking out a little bit. That's completely up to you. If you want to cover it and then outline it in blue again later, that works. I personally like that little look of like covering over a little bit of it and letting some of the blue at the bottom peek through. You're talking about the blue outline, right? Don't cover up your little avocado shell circle. We're just covering those in. Oops. Okay. I'm just having flashbacks from the scary peacocks. Oops, like that one I just covered over the blue by accident. Not a big deal. We'll just cover it up with more blue later. Again, don't be stressed if you aren't at this stage. I just have to get this done in It just has to be in a good 2-hour time span. So I am kind of doing it a little bit quicker, but don't feel like you have to rush. All the next steps are basically exactly what we've done already. You won't be missing out on a lesson. But look at that. I've messily filled in all of our little avocados. Oh, guys, look. See, look, the sun now comes over here. You can see the shadow of my webcam. Daytime. Sunlight isn't nice in the studio. I don't like the reflection. I'm a creature in here. I like it when it's dark. And just like we did with the dark green, you're going to go in the top level and add some of this light green into your tail feathers. I feel like all these are tail feathers, aren't they? Not just this little poof. I'm gonna bring it close so you guys can see that I'm like messily doing it. As long as from far away it looks good. How's that? Got some of the dark green poking through, you have some of the blue at the bottom poking through, but from all of it added together gives you that texture of his little puffy butt. Pretty cute. Okay. Okay. You haven't heard one live cutie? I failed you. I failed you. That's really funny. Who am I today? I told you guys on Instagram, my hair is crazy. I'm crazy. I guess I'm not cutie today. I'm crazy. Okay. Wapa! Thanks, Max. Also, we've still got that either lime green or that green with yellow and white or whatever you've been using throughout these last steps. Sorry. You are gonna add some swipes of light green in there. But the light green isn't the whole way. We're just gonna put some light green around where the avocados are. I'll show you up close in a second. But this is why I said don't stress too much about the, don't stress too much about that bottom layer of greens because we are just going to be putting so many layers on top of it. Bring that close. See, like I'm literally just slobbing it on. Is it sad that your arm hurts? No, it's not. Because I do this every day of my life for the last 5 years and my arm gets sore always. So don't worry about it. I was French braiding my hair the other day and I was like, it's so hard. Okay. Schlob time, exactly. Schlob it on there. Schlob squad. Right, guys, we were saying that one time, what could we name all the Taytayski fans? Paint splots? What was it again? Schlob queen kind of does sound a little questionable. I don't know how I feel about that. Or squad, not queen. Okay. The cuties. Taste cuties. Yeah, that's the best. Makes the most sense, really. Okay. Okay, are you guys ready? Yes! We've got some photos coming in, you guys. Oops. Guys, look at Fats now. That's amazing that I saw an MS Paint. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. You're keeping up amazingly for not having paint physically on a canvas. Fats killing it, you guys. Let's see. Check that out. This beautiful. I like the shape of yours. I like that you made yours more teardroppy. Oh my gosh, that's a beauty too. Oh, you were who is saying that it was taking you some time. That is okay. It's looking great. See, this is where I differ from other artists, and I know that people probably following along get so annoyed, but since I have ADD, I jump a lot. I jump around places, but well, like I can see with yours, you like to go right, like you start from one to the other, and that's, you guys, don't feel like you have to follow me around. I think that's great. If you know what you like, do it. I just don't want you guys to get stressed that I paint like a psycho. I want you to enjoy yourself too, okay? Okay, what did I miss? I missed this one. Look at these ones. I like that some of you guys did them long, like portrait and landscape. I like that. Great job, McCloys. Look at those beautiful babes. Love. We got one more and we'll go back. Oh, I like this color change we've got there. I like that, kitty. I like a corally, like an orange. Into it. Nice, beautiful. As usual. Everyone's killing it. Oh, why? I keep... Those are in the wrong order. There we go. Alrighty, then. We are gonna get out that light blue if we don't have any left. Paint says it's deep coral. There we go. That's a great color. I love it. Okay. We are gonna have to, actually, let's chill for a second. We are gonna have to let that green to, we want the green that we just laid down to dry. So we are gonna chill for 1 minute. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back while you guys probably keep painting because I think some of you are, need a little more time. That's great. I'll be right back. Okay, peacocks. Let's see here. How's it going? Do we feel okay to, like, add another color into them little feathers? Remember that you can always, what's the word? blow dry. You can always blow dry your paintings. So if it's super watery, because if you blow dry it, it will give you that splatter effect, which could be cool. Maybe you want that. But if your paint is just like a normal, almost straight out of the tube onto your canvas, give her a good blow dry and it'll dry in a second. But if you're using acrylic paint, it should never take longer than like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to dry. Fats, yours is just always dry, so lucky. You don't have to deal with this wait time. He's probably, or you're catching up maybe, I guess. It's funny because you're busy on, you can't even tell me. Okay. We want to start using a light blue again. It doesn't matter if you, like maybe the blue you mixed, you ran out when we used this light blue. You can mix some more. It doesn't have to be exact. We just don't want the darkest blue. We want just a lighter blue than the dark that we were using. Okay, you can see on my palette, just mixing up some lighter blue. We want it pretty light. And in this case, you're not gonna, like, you want more water on your brush. Can you play with opacity in MS Paint? Because when I say use more water, that means you want it, like, more, like, translucent. So I wonder if, like, digitally, if you can, I don't know how. Oh. This is a disaster. You're being hard on yourself. You're supposed to trust the process. Your painting looked great from what I saw. Okay. You don't want it to be like watercolory, I mean, as chocolate milk watery as we had before, but a little bit more water in your paintbrush. And we are going to start at the bottom of our feathers, and you're going to fan right over top about halfway. And we're always kind of trying to be conscious to like fill the white. We kind of want our background to be colored in full. How can I hear him? How should I just like get an AirPod in and watch him on my phone? Are you recording your stream, Fats? Send it to me later. So again, we are just doing this light blue at the bottom of these feathers, kind of close to his big booty. And don't worry, the last step, you guys, is we use the darkest blue or black to just kind of define some shape and line. So we're doing lots of just like brush and paint work right now. And a couple dark lines on the top kind of bring in your... Yeah, I guess that's fair, Justin. So what Justin was saying is like your line can be thicker when it's closer to the middle and it gets thinner on your way out. And Fats, you don't have to listen to this because I don't know how you would do this on MS Paint. But this is my good old trusty pressure paintbrush that I didn't teach you guys technique or talking about pressure with your paintbrush. So if I press very lightly like this, and I'm using just the tip of my paintbrush, I'm using just a very thin line. See, it's just the tip of the paintbrush. But if I press all the way down, so see the whole paintbrush is pressed in on the canvas, you pull it across, and you make thick lines, right? So these, as you can see, I've done it a million times. These lines are made with the same paintbrush, and it's all about pressure. So if you're like pissed that your lines are like so thick and you can't figure out why, you want to be lighter with your hand. Don't press as hard. This is a hot mess of a dumpster fire. Is it me or is no one looking at the painting? Oh my God, you guys. Stop. Both of you for different reasons. Cinderella, I don't believe you. First of all. And, what are you trying to imply there, a little too lit, bruh? Guys, mine's like, look at it close, like, it's a mess too. Don't worry. Hey, thank you. Painting is my full-time job, you guys. So I appreciate that you guys enjoy what I do. I wouldn't be doing this if you didn't. Okay, we've added some blues. There could be some blue in there. I'm always making sure that you are going to the line of the feather that you're on, like the middle line. Always make sure you are acknowledging what feather you are putting these little strokies on. You guys have to tell me, remember, I don't know, whatever I think is going to be easy is usually hard, and whatever I think is going to be hard is usually easy for you guys. So, holler at me if you are stressed. That is hilarious that you just said that. They look all like avocados, because that's how I taught everyone to paint them. Fads! Don't be stressed! It's your first paint night. Don't worry, there's some regulars here that were you at the start. Like, okay, everyone who is stressed at home right now, can we just look at the big picture of, like, if your flamingo doesn't look like what you pictured in your head, who cares? What matters? Doesn't matter. You just had fun throwing some paint around and hanging out with all of us. Who cares? Not a problem. You feel like it's all turning into a big blob of blue and green. Well, yes. So look at the picture, like, see what I'm looking at here? Like, that basically is just a blob. What we're gonna do, the last couple steps, is we're gonna add a couple light, like, whiter lines. And then, did I say flamingo? Did I say peacock? I mean, did I say flamingo? I called it, what, today? I've called it many things. Sorry, guys, my brain's never just here, obviously. We are going to do a couple light lines, but then we're also going to bump up our blue middle line again. Like, see again in the pictures, we are going to darken out some of these lines as our last step, and everything will turn into texture. So these, I don't sell these. These are like paint night paintings, so I host painting nights in real life too when they're socially acceptable. They're obviously all canceled right now, but then I'll bring this and I'll have this painting as an example and we will paint it as a group. So I don't sell these, but you'll wait for the magic. Remember, trust the process. Last 5 minutes, these peacocks are gonna shine. Okay? Sorry guys, I'm getting off track. What are we gonna do next? You guys are still putting the blue on there. That's great. I'm personally gonna leave some of the white behind because that's just the artist that I am, but I know that seeing a lot of pictures from your guys' they're filled in, and that's great. So you can fill in these empty spots if you want. I like when you can see the canvas behind, so I don't fully paint to the borders. Some people do. The magic already happened. No, you guys, it's coming, I promise. Okay, dokay. We are going to, if we want them to look right, let me get this picture out here again. Okay, we are going to get the green that we used originally. Oh, hello, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty cutie. Can't go wrong. Okay. I'm getting out the same green that we started the bottom of our feathers with, and I greatly apologize that I didn't tell you guys to do this at that stage, but at the top of every circle, I'll bring it close, but every avocado pit, yeah, you guys can't even see it, but we are just gonna do a half moon of green. Can you guys even see it? Do you see there's like a half moon of green on top of the blue? Just do a blob of green on top of whoop, whoop, of each blue avocado pit. And if some of them were weird shaped, you can use this time to fix the shapes and just cover up the weird edges. That's fine. We're just kind of trying to imply at the simplest way that cool pattern on a peacock. They're a little more intricate, obviously, but it's nice in painting that you can just imply certain things that From far away, all these little blobs of paint turn into something cool. Okay? And again, you're using more paint than water because you want it to be thick and to go on there with gusto. Okay. I did say thick. Thick with 2 C's for sure. Okay. What are we doing, kids? We are getting out the dark blue that we started the whole program with. Okay. And we are gonna start. What do their little like head things look like again? I can't see it well in here. I'll grab it quick. Where'd you go, little peacock? Okay. Oh, it's just a bunch of lines with a bunch of balls on top. Isn't that hilarious? Let's do it. Let's paint. If it's wet underneath, if it's wet right here, no stress. Don't paint it yet. Wait till it is dry. But it's a very simple process. We are just gonna draw, literally. And I'm using a little brush. And remember my pressure lesson. Don't press too hard. You want some water on your brush. And we're just gonna, what is that, like an inch? They're like an inch long. They can be however long you want them to be. The world's your oyster. And they're literally just lines straight out the top of that little gaffer's head. Where are we looking? And then you're just gonna do a bunch of little balls. You can, we've done the Q-tip method before. If you have a Q-tip with a little Q-tip, you can dab them on there. That could be fun. You can just paint them on with a little brush. Oh, that's so funny how many awkward things have come out of this painting this bird. But I painted them on like, I'll bring it close. Again, I should have mentioned at the start, always feel free, like, get a picture of a peacock on the internet so that you can look at it too. So there's more balls on the bottom to less on the top. Let's just say how many do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 5 and then 4 and then 3. But it also doesn't matter how many you do. Just looks like a cutie little crown. It's just so funny to me that these are the boys. The boy peacocks. Okay. I might sneeze. My studio's been making me sneeze lately. Cutie! Oh, cutie counter! There you go. Shoot. Okay. So we are going... Oh, cutie jar. Right, that's what you guys called it. Put it in the cutie jar. You guys are so funny. Okay, I'm still using this good little small paintbrush. We have that same dark blue on the paintbrush. And we are going to circle these good old avocados again, okay? And see, like, I'm, again, like, doing it pretty messily, just because that's what I like to do. Your first real cutie in the wilds. Oh, no, I got to go. See you. Nice to meet you. I just, like, think they're just so beautiful, apparently. I just haven't been thinking cutie. What does cutie mean? It just means exactly what you think it means. It just means something super cute. But in all my streams, someone pointed out that I say it way too much. It's my favorite word. You are also going to just lightly draw a dark line over top your first ones. It doesn't have to go all the way through. See how it's just like... It didn't even go all the way. Just implied. A cutie is a pear? No, it's just a, what do we call it? A Tayism. Just circling avocados and drawing lines on them. What time is it? 9:40. Holy crap. Okay. We've got a circle. Thank you. I'm excited to show everyone else's. It looked like everyone's were going beautifully. Okay. Don't worry, guys, I'm kind of going fast on purpose. Not to stress you out. Alright. Has that cleaned up? Like, for some of you who are saying that you feel like it's a mess, has just that... We still have to do a couple other lines, but has even just darkening that one line and bumping up these circles made it feel a little bit better? Or no? Or am I a jerk that led you astray? You're also going to go over the last layer of your little bumpy butt. That's just what we're calling it today. Don't forget about the pressure. If your lines are coming out really big. Oh, Bubsy, you're up at 5. 100% it's bedtime. Good night. Thanks for the prop. Always appreciate you jumping in. Okay. Of course it's okay to do a black outline. I'm going to do it black on some other things, but if you, everything's okay, you guys. It's your painting. Some people hate outline altogether, and they're probably not going to do it, and that's totally fine as well. And for the rest of them, you're just going to do a couple little lines to, like, imply his little butt lines. They don't have to be the whole thing. Just do a couple in there. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, but she did hers in black, is what she was saying, Justin. If it's okay if she did. And I said 100%. Okay. I am just darkening up this spot. No, that's okay. If that spot isn't dark on yours, you can bump it up with another layer if you're the same blue that we've been using, just a little thicker. Okay. Oh, this one's not circled. But again, I'm still using the same blue that we started off the Peacock with, the same blue that we started with our really light outlines with. I'm just fixing some of those circles that look weird to me. Like that one I colored over, and now I'm just going to put some more blue there because I colored over by accident. Okay. We have white and black left. And then if you want to go in with other details, you can add some yellow on top. But I'm going to just show the last couple steps, and I'll stay here for anyone that needs more time and to ask questions. I just don't want us to go over with the lesson part of it. So, get out a little touch of black. You hardly need any at all because it's a powerful baby. Powerful baby, maybe that's a bad way of saying it. It's a powerful pigment. I'm just going to use this upside down because I'm lazy. Oh, I just took too much out. Don't take as much as I took out. Okay. The black is simple, I promise. It's basically just an eyeball, which is basically just a black spot. Easy. You want to use more paint than, wow, this song's slow. You want more paint than water because you want it to stick on nice and good. Just kind of somewhere in that little rectangle we've made that we're still going to fix with white. I'll show you closer. Check that little eyeball. Easy peasy. And then where I'm using a black outline is just the back of him here. Because by making this one black, I'll just tell you my thought process on it. You could have made it all black, it makes no difference. But the reason that I wanted to consciously do this outline black and the rest of them blue was just to bump him up a little bit more to show that differentiate him from the background a little bit, I guess. But you guys probably can't even really see a huge difference anyway, so sometimes my decisions don't really make a big difference. And then one black line on his front. Fats would like to teach the next class. Good sir. I'm intrigued. Should we all do it on MS Paint? Do I have that? No, I don't think so. I love that. That is so funny. Thanks for sharing my stream, Fats. I love it. Can an ostrich fly? No, but I heard that someone who went to South Africa said that riding an ostrich was the craziest thing she's ever done in her life. But then they also eat ostrich over there, I guess. Ostriches can't fly. They're too crazy. They're dangerous, apparently. Their talons are dangerous. We could totally do an ostrich for paint night. They would be very easy, but... Okay. And then you can just do one or two of those lines that you did in blue. You can do in black. You had an ostrich, Kenzie. Kenzie says she's had an ostrich. You can make a couple of those black. Oh my gosh, that's insane, Kenzie. She boarded their horses at an ostrich farm. Here in Alberta? I don't think, like, farm for eating? Kenzie is a vegetarian, first of all, so she can't answer that question. But I don't know if they were for eating it. Like, did you eat it? I thought ostrich eggs, yeah. I guess you weren't a vegetarian your whole life. Okay. What are we doing? We are getting out white, and we're kind of at the last stage, almost. We're getting some pure white out, folks. And we're still using a small brush. It's okay if you guys are still doing other things, because this is a very quick step, and then I'm here while you touch up everything else, okay? We've got that pure white on our little brush, and we don't want too much water because we want this to go very thick and opaquely on our painting. Mine's a little dry. And for some people, your white might not be super strong. You might need to do a couple, like, extra layers of white. Like, you might need to do it once, let it dry, do it again for your white to be strong, and that's okay. So first, we're gonna do just a little dot in all of our avocado pits. Okay. Boop, boop. That's fun, that's easy. We are going to just kind of reinforce this shape. Maybe make it a little bit thicker. Make it come down his face a little bit. Look at that coming together, hey? And then I know Julia thought this was weird about painting it blue. You're Quasimodo'd over the kitchen counter for this and loving it. You would kill me. Quasimodoing, just me all the time. Okay, so now that we already have that dark blue as the beak, we're going to take that white that we have, And we're going to be conscious of painting inside the blue. We're not covering the whole beak. We're painting so that there is like, we're almost painting to imply an outline already. So here, let me just do this quick so I can, let's see. It does kind of point up his nose a little bit. And then see how I went close to, but I didn't paint all the way, oops, where am I? All the way to the edge. And then same at the bottom. I'm going to let some of the blue poke out the bottom. But then I'm going to fill up his beak this way. And so see, like, still, even in some spots, it's hard to see on the camera, but like a little bit of the dark blue pops through. And it kind of just saves us some time from having to like shade. It kind of gives you a nice little value if you add a little bit more water in some spots. Who's coming in here? Do you guys know a Kanye West? Well, I'm sure people know of Kanye West. And see, I brought it to a point at the top. How's that? And like, if you think your line's too thick at the bottom, like you can bring your blue white down even more and like thin it out. You do whatever you want. No mistakes, right? Maybe you want to like add some more little like fluffier lines to his little peacock eye markings. You can do that. Or it can just be a straight line. Whatever you want. Let's add this little... one little white spot inside that eyeball. Oh, and that's like a little weird white spot. Let's just... The song's very like Nintendo-y. Max Brown, 2 roses for me? Good sir. Thanks. Oh, guys. Thanks. So cute. What else was I doing? And Tanya with the flowers. It's like I'm on The Bachelorette. No, it'd be the other way around. I'd be on The Bachelor if I was getting the rose, right? I think that's how it works. You are also gonna do, look, it feels redundant because we've done this like so many times, but now on the right side of all your little bubbles, or just even sporadically, you don't really even have to do it controlled. Put a couple white spots in there. You can make it a little messy so it doesn't look so fabricated like mine does. Oh my gosh, I didn't even outline the... Sorry. You all pick me? If this playlist, I made a playlist today that was royalty free, so I hope that this one doesn't get flagged like last week's did. Okay. How's that? Sounds like a Chinese restaurant. Just having you guys all over to my new restaurant. Sorry. No art here today. Okay. How are we feeling about this bird so far? I haven't heard a cover. You could give me some royalty-free music. I would be appreciative of that. Okay, and then realistically, the only difference, your beaks are probably wet, but it has just a little, let me see it close. A recorder Celine Dion. We can just put a little line there for his nostril. Oh my gosh, well, how did that even happen? Oh, Kenzie, yeah, you should give us some recorders. We'll just listen to your recorder covers on repeat the whole paint night. It'll be great. Okay, so I know you guys are still painting away. I know you still have white on there, and I always feel bad when I don't So obviously I went to art school, so we were trained in like composition and color. So sometimes when somebody asks me like, how do you know why to put a color somewhere, I don't know if I know how to explain it yet. So that's what I'm working on all the time, every paint night, to be able to explain it well. Yeah, sorry, Kenzie, you can just sit over here and play your recorder. But, oh, just about splatter time. You're right. It's just about splatter time. But, we can put a couple white swipies if you're feeling like you got a little muddy or some of your colors are a bit muddy. Still bring some white, pure white swipes with your feathers, not stripes. And we can splatter. Some people won't want to splatter your beauty, but I am for sure splattering this beauty. And also with your white too. We're just going to put a couple little white highlights like on the top of your implied little bumpies. On his little fluffy butt. Splatter is we literally like flick paint all over the canvas. It's so much fun. But some people don't like to get messy, and that's fair too. What color should we splatter today? I kind of think like we should splatter like a light blue. You think purple? We haven't even used purple in the whole painting. I just feel like this light blue is the best decision. Like if we even do it a little bit lighter so it gives him a little bit of texture. Tanya thinks yellow. You guys actually, I'm sorry Tulip bruh that I just took up Tanya's suggestion, but I think she's right. And I mean Tanya's suggestion and not yours. But yellow is a nice, probably a nice addition to the painting. And going back to details of like how you can add more detail onto the painting as you go. Like, depending on how much you want to do. Let me get some blue on here. Like you can make each of these even more detailed if you want. Like you can go up and put like maybe like a light blue swipe on there. Right, like you can make it as detailed as you want to every single one. But like I'm not going to go through that on every single step just because you guys know how to do that now. You're given the tools of how to put more water or... D. Hi, Dan. Thanks for the prop. Talk to you soon. Dan's made it, everyone. Okay. You are going to get splatter everywhere. People who are new to splatter, it's usually safe to put stuff down. You're number one! Dance number one. Dance number one. Okay. So to splatter, it is very similar to that chocolate milky consistency that we started with. If your paint water is blue, I would highly suggest to change it before if you're using yellow. After, oh, I have some over here. Because if you have really messy paint water, that means there's pigment in there and it will muck up your colors, okay? Good night, Dara. If you're having fun, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, we're doing some yellow splatter, okay? Fast says go faster. Whoa! So we were too slow before, and now we're not fast. I mean, we were too fast before, and now we're not fast enough. Oh, hey Max Brown, thanks for the 1. Okay. So another thing that you can do, guys, you can add some yellow. Like, do you want to add a little yellow highlight to the top of all those? Go for it. Like, look, it just adds a little bit more of a fun color texture to everything. And I'm just slobbing it in there. But let's do some splatter and we'll call her a day. Because I kept you guys up late again. Okay. So you're going to scoop a bunch of water in there. That's as busy changing his water. Is it a beer? I don't know how he's going to splatter. He's going to have to just go tap, 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 tap. So you're making a consistency that's a little bit thicker than chocolate milk. Just kidding, a little bit thinner than chocolate milk. You're gonna tap your paintbrush a couple times. And if you wanna do it the messy way, you literally, with your finger, flick your paintbrush at the canvas. And I'm gonna bring it close to you guys so I can show you. If you wanna do it clean, the clean way, cleaner, it's still messy. Like I just got some on my nose. You're gonna like tap your paintbrush. You have the paintbrush loaded, right? This one's loaded with that watery paint. Look at it like dripping down my paintbrush. And you're gonna smack it. Yeah, smack it with a clean brush so that you're not flicking with your finger. If you want to protect your I just about called him a flamingo again. If you are protecting your peacock, you want to protect your peacock, you can put some paper down in front of him, but do you see really closely? Do you see there's some splatter, some yellow splatter in the, where are we over here? In the feathers over here. There's some over on this side. I'll try to do it some better so you can see. Smack that, exactly. Talking about therapeutic. This is one of my favorite parts. But yeah, covering up your peacock. Why do I want to say flamingo? Cover up your peacock with a piece of paper if you want to protect him from the splatter. Or be quick, and if you are quick, with a wet rag, you can dip your rag in the water and just like lightly rub off the wet little drippies that got anywhere you don't want them to be. Or you can just let them fly everywhere. Who cares? I don't know how well a rag will work on just like a paper. I think I would only suggest that if you are using a canvas. It's not a Tay painting without splatter. She is right. I don't even think we splattered last time. Guys, what have I done? And since we took out yellow, why not just put some yellow back in that little butt too? Because we've just added every color we've used in there. So why not just throw some in there? Okay? You made a pride penguin by accident. Now I'm intrigued. I feel like I gotta see that. How are we thinking? How do we feel about that? Does that look like a pretty peacock? Tay bringing art to everyone. Dresden. Thank you. I always appreciate your support. Okay, guys, we're going to start seeing everyone else's as well. I know some of you probably aren't done. Again, don't panic. But let's start seeing what... It's getting late. It's getting past some people's bedtimes. Look at that one. Ooh, like the pink edition on that little cutie. Yeah, nice. And I like the chest with the lighter white. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks like a turkey with dicks coming out. Okay, I don't know where you're at now. Now that you put the visual in everyone's head, yeah, I guess that is kind of where it was going, but I believe in it. There's still faith in that cutie. Need some help? Let me know. 10 out of 10, thanks. Guys, look at that. Fats MS Paint for the first time. We have one included. And look how beautiful it turned out. Oh, it's not done yet. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Sorry. Okay. Wow. Well, thanks you guys for all the props. Look at that one. Ooh, beside the sunflower edition she did last week. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, I love those colors. Yeah, that one's beautiful too. Well, they're all beautiful. Who are we kidding? You're quite behind. Hey, that's literally, you guys, when I log off, I put it on YouTube in a second. And it takes a bit to load, and I have to like edit a couple things, but you feel like there are too many lines. Which lines do you think? Like, do you think like the dark lines you think there are too many of? Because I would say that would be the main difference. The dark ones. Okay, well that's an easy fix. All you gotta do is go in your blue, your dark blue, and you'd add some white in there, and you literally go back over top that dark line and just make it thinner, make it not dark in some spots. Like, see how I didn't bring it all, the dark isn't all the way up? So again, remember, you just cover over your mistakes. So, So if you don't like the lines, just cover it up with a lighter color. You can add some more of like these patterned shapes on top, or these patterned colors on top. But I would suggest with a lighter blue, go in there and make the line kind of disappear into the background in some spots, if that makes any sense. Tell me if it doesn't. If I don't make sense to you guys. Okay, okay, where are we at? Okay, cool. We saw that one. Oh, the bunny. She's not watching right now, but that's super cute. Look at these. Nice, fam. We're just listening to crazy music while looking at these beautiful little... Good job, you guys. Look at that one, too. Love. Okay, these ones we all saw before. Let me check again. Sometimes my computer's weird, you guys, so it doesn't upload very well. And I have to... Where did my cell phone go? Hello? Where? Oh, there it is. Classic. Couldn't find it. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody in my requests. Yeah, there is. Let's get them in there. So there's a Trinity. Okay. I think there's another one. Let's check that one. Where you at, girl? Where you at? Look at that one! I love it. They are all so cutie. I'm so aware of when I say cutie now. It's so funny. I wasn't before. Oh, love that one too. Oh yeah, sorry. I just have to show you guys. The night that my paint night didn't work, they painted spiders and look how cute they are. Sorry for shouting you guys out if you didn't want anyone to see that, but I thought that it was so well done. Beautiful. Were you solo tonight? Usually there's two of yous. Look at that too. Love you guys. Oh, look at them. That's my aunt and my cousin. Beautiful, you guys, as usual. Remember, like, because they love a good splatter, those two. So if you guys, too, if you want to splatter more colors, like, look, she's putting that pink in there. I love that it has a little pink on its head. You can splatter in some pink. You can splatter in some white. And it can keep going. If you don't like someone I'm seeing in here, I won't click it because they asked me not to. But some people don't like their, feathers. Like, they feel like they're not happy with how these shapes line up, or they think they're too mucky. And literally all you have to do is wait for it to dry, and then that's an easy, with another lighter color, with a couple clean swipes on top, you can really clean up the whole... I'm not saying this about whose we're on right now. I'll move so that you don't think I'm saying that to you. But a painting's done when you want it to be done. Once it dries, acrylic will go right over top, and you can paint over whatever you want. So, okay. To you know who, because I won't post it on there. Look at this little cutie with her cutie and her brother. I'm assuming brothers because there's two. Is that Hayden's there too? Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that little artist. Ooh, and look at that pretty baby too. I always love seeing yours. I love how you paint. Love. All right. Last call, you guys. It's only 10 after 10. I'm not like crazily over. Questions, you guys. This is You've Got Me. Love, they're so cool. I'm trying to think of, okay, what some people... Ooh, that's beautiful too. They're all so pretty! Again, oh yeah, okay, yeah, those are the ones. Okay, you're... Alyssa, send it again without disappearing. For some people too, as like again, I see lots of people are asking me lots of questions in DMs because a lot of people don't. Oh, this one's beautiful too. Some people don't have caffeine accounts, so they can't comment. Something that might help some people if they don't know why they're not happy, I would say maybe it's you need to define your avocados a little bit more. Yes, right? They all turned out so beautiful. And like, you guys are like, my feathers look crazy, but like, they are crazy. Because the tail is a fan. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, see, look, I didn't even catch on to your pun. Good one, Kenzie. But I think something that might help you if you feel like things are going crazy, define these shapes a little bit more. That would be that will help a lot of yous. And what else can we talk about? Since I'm not hearing anything, I'm imagining you're still like crushing away in there. Oh, there's still so many more coming. Let's see. This is the first one that you didn't like in the end. Oh no. I like it. Oh, that makes me sad to hear. They are all beauties. Ooh, oh, I didn't show yours on there either. That makes me sad that you didn't like it. Oh! You mean you didn't like it until the end? Let's see. Yeah, the frog is... Oh, Tanya was saying she did the frog on YouTube. The frog is for sure a fan favorite. I love this one too. I love the frog too. That one was a lot of fun. I would suggest the frog. I'll tag it at the end of this video. If you guys get to the end, you can do that one next. Proud of all y'all. I agree. I love them all. No, that's okay. Yeah, look. See, I think you've left the the uncomfortable shapes in the background. I would just bump up an outline on him. I like these colors too. I need to figure out how you guys can see my mouse, because you can't. I think the only thing that would help for yours and this one here is just a little bit of a darker outline to like bump up, like differentiate his beak from the background. Feathery funness. Thanks, Tay. No problem, you guys. Should you get gold in the avocados? Yeah, you should. It's a great idea. We didn't even glitter it, guys. If you wanted to glitter it, you could. Glitter would be fun. Ooh, look at that pretty beauty. Love. Love. Ooh, I like your little head guy. Okay, you guys, Fats wants a grade. I think it's amazing. It's amazing. You got an A, obviously. I can't believe that you did that on MS Paint. That blows my A for amazing. Thanks, Tanya. No, that's that's really good. The commentary I was getting at the start made me think that it was going to be terrible. I won't lie to you. You made me feel like it wasn't going to work, and you made it work. You should be proud. I love that so much. Amazing. Who else am I missing? Did I miss somebody else in here? I feel like... Let me refresh this in. I love that. Okay, this one I missed. Look at that one. Oh my gosh, a cutie little head. I love the little head thing. Little crown. Oh, me again. Hello, Yandy. You caught me right at the end. Hello, hello. Okay, guys, this is your last call. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wait, give me 1 second. That one turned out so good too. See, I like when like the background is supposed to be just all painted. That's the best part. I just thought I heard something. Give me 4 seconds. Okay. Okay, everybody. I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed this one. I did. I thought it was fun. Shout out to the artist who painted it in the first place, whoever is behind Sunrise Art Gallery. We are painting a turtle, a highly, highly, highly requested. That was the most requested thing when I asked what you guys wanted to paint for paint night, and it was turtle. So that's what we're going for. I don't know if it should be cartoon or realistic. Like, we could do, like, the turtle from, like, because someone suggested the turtle from Finding Nemo. Like, the little baby one, if you want. Or it can be, like, a real sea turtle, like the picture I posted on my Instagram. We could figure that out. Or a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Kenzie was saying that's coming to Netflix, you guys. Maybe we could do that one day, too. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is something that we could actually for sure do other than, like, a person. I know I said that we were going to be doing drawing South Park Satan this week, but I might have to push that to next week. I want to give you guys enough notice, and I have a lot of things going on this week, so I couldn't do that. I might hop on tomorrow for a Watch Me Paint Wednesday, but I'm not making it official just in case things come up as things have been coming up. But I'm going to paint somebody funny soon. So if you get a notification that I'm on Wednesday, check in and see what I'm painting. And I think that's about it, guys. I think those are all the messages I got on there. Boom. Yep, that's good. Thanks for the people. It was your first time today. Thanks for the people that came. The peanut galleries today. Fats. You're the best. Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you, Flamingo. Thank you for Max Brown. And thank all of you. No, Fats, you. You brought so many people through that were just hilarious. And I'm in for that. Because if y'all ain't talking in the comments, I cannot just keep conversation to myself. So I need you. Like Kenzie, I need that. I need your assistance. Oh, I need to do, what should my thumbnail be? Should I, like, be a peacock? Like, how do I do that? My thumbnail's a very important part of the YouTube video, isn't it? How should I do it? No problem, you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I haven't picked what we're painting next week, so always feel free to send stuff in. I kind of picked... A lot of people had a lot of great ideas in my last question poll on Instagram. So, a peace sign behind my head. Yeah, like this. How do I do it? Right? Perfect. That's a good one. Justin, don't talk about peace signs to me. That's a long story we'll talk about another day. But, as usual, what do you, like, YouTube people say? Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. That's the biggest one. If you ever want to know what's going on, I will always post on there. If you're a story watcher, that's where I post my life. And I'll see you guys in the next couple days if I don't tomorrow. Okay? Follow on Caffeine. Yeah. Thanks, Justin. Follow me on Caffeine, obviously, because then when I go on, you will get notifications. And yeah, keep painting. I know that there's some of you still working on your little, I was going to say flamingo again, but your little peacock. Send me your pictures. I'll share it to my story. Pretty little thing. Drop a prop for more paint nights, Justin. You're just too nice to me down there. Hey, actually, I thought I went, like, super, super over, but I think I'm ending earlier than I mean, not as late as I have before, which is earlier. Good. I'm glad we're done now, because I'm losing my words like I did last time. If you guys ever watched the VW van paint night, I apologize that I couldn't think of words. Okay. Bye, everybody. You're the best. Love you. See you.